Hello there everyone and welcome back. Expansion continues on for me there as I focus on my infrastructure, and it looks like we are well on our way for a collision course into the center of the galaxy there, as both the Meklar and the Sakkra are rapidly gaining within my borders. So hopefully that does not speak ill omens of the relationships I've been trying to form with them there, especially with the Sakkra, because I've been using them to try and get the Darlocks to do something about all the trade relations I've been doing with them, since they're at war. And also, with the assimilation of Ferris Prime and Soft 2 nearly done, we will practically be at full working status there, just about. It's just a matter of getting everything working, keeping everything building, and ideally with the proper structures. Like this cloning facility could be good for enhancing the growth here, because this is going to be... Yeah, this is a rich world, and I have an ultra-rich world I'm planning on grabbing pretty damn soon, so there's a lot to look forward to. Yes, indeed. Although, I'm still a little upset Darlock have not even tried anything at the moment. I kind of would like them to try something, but they aren't. So, I'm left wanting a little bit. But who knows, maybe they'll try. Maybe they'll send their spies after me there. Because I know at the very least they're sending scouts over this way. And I gotta make damn sure I intercept that damn thing too, because I think I may have ended up letting one fly by me there without me noticing. I know there was a second scout ship. Oh, never mind. That's probably it right there. I thought that was a completely different scout ship because it looks like it was on the left side rather than the right. So, good to know I can take that as well. Maybe that's part of the problem why they're not scouting for me or not sending spies at me, is because they don't see my plans to actually target them. That'd be kind of cute if that were the case. And a ton of stuff just finished. And nothing else to really say, so... Actually, let me take a look at Altair. Is that still building colony ships? Yes, it is. Actually, since I happen to be building nothing but colony ships, an actual cloning center would not be too bad over here. And I could throw some population on there to keep it growing there, to kind of help with the offset of the population I'm kind of doing right now. Ooh, one more turn till Setsus 4 is mine. Then we'll just get it built up, and that's going to be probably my main production facility. It's got good food to sustain itself without the terraforming, large size, so lots of population, and of course ultra rich. You cannot complain about that combination one bit. Also, we got ourselves an advanced colony ship. What exactly does this mean? Let's see. Deploy standard planetary modules, so it's going to give it a bunch of basic structures right away. Ooh, it's definitely worth it. It helps save me from wasting a bunch of billion credits to buy them. And we have security network for better security. Don't know if that's going to help very much against the Darlocks. And interplanetary administration, which is... This is kind of weird. I have to build the facility. I can only have one per system. And then it unlocks the ability of the neighboring plants to actually send production to it. Seems a lot more complicated than it needs to be, but I see use for it. I see a lot of use for it. And what the hell is this? Oh, bonus hull damage. And we got battleships. I think it's safe to say I should go for that, and pulsar missile modifications, but is there anything that can give me point defense? Sadly, it's not modification, but if anything's going to give me point defense, it might be the phasers. I just gotta get to it first, that's the problem. Find the modifications. Ooh, free command points, I'll happily take that. Personal shield, stealth suit, and antimatter bombs. And I don't think I care about ion pulse, so I think I'll go straight for the battleship first. Let's have some fun. I would love to get some bigger battleships, especially since my production could kind of afford it right now. And my destroyers, you're gonna blockade there, and have a no Darlocks welcome sign. If you see any Darlocks, even scouts, you're gonna bounce them out on their ass. Or preferably just shoot them on sight. Which I'm hoping setting them on defense will automatically attack them for me. I guess there's only one way to find out. And yeah, once it enters this system here, if it doesn't actually engage it, then I can just chase after it next turn. So it'll be a good test. A good test to see if the destroyers will actually engage it or not. So, same routines as before. We're going to rush the facilities here. And apparently I'm already getting automatic production even though I have no one on there. Oh, why is that? Is that because of the dark quartz? Let me just get myself situated first before I worry about that, because I'm so rich right now it doesn't really matter. So, all it does is give me flat 2 production. Not that I complain, but I was kind of hoping a little bit more. Like a percentage boost or something maybe. Oh well, extra production is extra production, so I'll happily take it. Now what else needs orders? Ooh, another colony ship. Let's keep this expansion going. Now I gotta find proper worlds that I can colonize. Radiated, another ultra-rich world. Really small though. But I can also deal with the radiated. What is a good world to colonize that's within my reach? Lots of barons. Oh, those radiated. And I do have these barren worlds here that I also terraform, so now might be a good time to start utilizing them, I guess. And that one's even normal gravity, wow. Both of them are normal gravity, seriously? Oh, that's because they're asteroid belts, they're not gas giants, that explains that. So I could start utilizing them. And I don't think this one here is an advanced colony ship, is it? I don't even know why it's over here. Oh, it's using the jump gate, okay. I had not really considered the jump gates were now a thing for me that I can start utilizing. And, wow, advanced colony ships are going to take a lot more turns to build, so hopefully that makes it worthwhile. I'll have to wait and see. But the plus side, it gives me more turns to actually get this colony, my population regrown, so that's not a terrible thing, at least. So I'm willing to go with it for now. I still see nothing up here on the wormhole, and I have sensor nets to keep an eye on things.
As more and more sentient races meet, a clear need arises for a place for diplomats to discuss and debate if the galaxy is going to escape the tragic path of war. Thus, the Galactic Council is formed, a place where someday a leader may rise to unify the galaxy under their banner without the need for bloody conquest.
Well, his voiceover is a little bit different than the wording, but ooh, this is going to be one of the win conditions, I guess. If I can somehow be the dominant ruler, I guess. Everyone vote for me. Ooh, so this is the ones I have to vote for. Ooh, boy. Why did you have to choose both?
I will reserve my vote.
Aw, Silos. Oh well, I guess Well, it's like, for me, picking children.
Online selects this one for the task.
Well, you could have just said you voted for yourself, dang it.
I forbear to vote right now.
Yeah.
We are let not to speak.
I choose myself to rule this Council of Galaxies.
Okay, there you go. At least this one just speaks of himself, and oh god. It's almost like I have to pick my children. A little bit. And let's see, I guess that's the majority vote that's required for him to win the game, essentially. So that's not possible regardless who I vote. You know, if I pick one, I'm going to piss off the other. So this is a tough choice. Or I could abstain and risk pissing both of them off. This is a tough question. The Sakkra are a little bit uneasy with me there. And Meklar, I do have good relations with, so I'm hoping this won't punish me as much. It just swaps the relationship around.
I have cast my vote.
Not enough there, but at the very least, they'll keep on their good side, right? So no one succeeded for now. And now I gotta keep a close eye to how that punished my relations as a result. But I'm sure as hell gonna have to keep an eye on how that works, to make sure I don't end up prematurely ending the game. And yeah, they are not happy about that. But at least they're still within the neutral at least. And Sakkra, I'm at least in a lot better relationship with them. Whether that's going to change, I think it might. Because I have been losing reputation with them the past few turns for some reason. I'm not sure why. More pirate ships here. This one's standard raiders, so that doesn't seem so scary either. But again, it's not my problem anymore. Let someone else deal with it. And yeah, for What would I like with you there? You still got pollution issues. In fact, you're regrowing pollution, so... Yeah, 80 pollution a turn. Wow. Do I have a way to deal with that? Not really. I could terraform some more, but I don't think that's going to help with tolerance for the time being. But if I remember correctly, that might offset... Oh, this is a rich world, tundra. Let me try and deal with that pollution a little bit while it regrows itself. Terraform is probably not the smartest idea, but less workers on food in the long run will be better. Because I'm not quite at war with anyone just yet, and I'm really just focusing on my infrastructure, so it'll still pay off nicely. And I was wondering what that red icon was, and apparently it's just the gravity. I was concerned it was something else that was significant. And you... let's see, what did I have with you? I'm pretty certain it was for the warp gate, the jump gate. So let's make one over here, shall we? That way we have a nice connected route to make it a little bit easier to get between my systems, if only a little bit. Because I have one basically in the middle between my front line at the moment of my centermost type of galaxy or systems that are towards the galaxy. Although that changed a little bit with Cestus now colonized it. And I'm gonna need another one cadet probably, since that's main production world, and then ideally somewhere one on the front. And then if I need more afterwards, then so be it. It'll put my constructors to use. One thing I haven't checked yet is the maintenance cost, so it's best not to get too carried away with them, but more the merrier. It gives me a lot more flexibility. Because just look at that thing go. It's still going to be 7 turns, but that helps offset quite a bit, I want to say. Because it'd be 1 turn here, another turn there, so... Okay, maybe it's only a 1 turn difference, at least for that kind of jump. With more, it'll start paying off. Now, Ferris Prime, continue building stuff there. Actually, let me continue with your production, because now your pollution is kind of offset for now. And also, can I make more pollution management? Yeah, toxic processor, that's going to be important. Because even though it's about to lose all its pollution is about to get built back up when I boost the production further. So that'll be good to kind of help negate that. And we keep on going. Nothing too exciting yet.
Meaningful exchange furthers understanding.
Huh, what does this mean? You know, this means I'm gonna get in a lot of trouble. As soon as I declare alliance, I'm gonna be at war with the other two. I don't know why I'm even contemplating it. It seems a little bit boring for a YouTube series to not have any conflict, is it? Here's what I'm gonna do. The next time he offers an alliance, if he offers it again, then I will accept, I think. Oh, this is probably gonna hurt. Although that probably hurt my relations with him saying no, but I should start making preparations for... Okay. I think he has a tiny bit more. Oh, actually, personal shield's probably the same type of tech, so it doesn't hurt to have this. I will happily take this trade. At least he's being nice to me for a change. If you remember the ridiculous trade before. Okay, he's in very good terms with me now. I'm liking his personality. Meklar, not so much, bro.
Some boundaries that can be crossed without a price.
So I guess he found my spy despite the low risk and not even do anything. I will accept, I guess.
We may still grow fond of you yet.
Now we'll see. So, was he caught? What is it? Oh, he was deported, damn it. Geesh, that was a low risk and he still got caught? Well, they are the Darlock, so am I honestly surprised that he would get... Even the low risk stuff would end up being faulty, not really bear fruit? I don't think I'm surprised. But at least they were nice enough to deport him rather than just straight up kill him, so... It's not all bad, right? Now... I would like to just focus a lot... For a world like this, I would like it to just focus on bringing me wealth and income. I don't need a neutron collider or anything like that. If I'm gonna go that route, let's just focus on the spaceport and all that. Because I think I'd rather this thing focus on its research. And it is maxed out, so let's throw all the population in. How much more can I get away with? Still full. Perfect. Wow. Okay, all but 3. And what does artifacts do? Just boost research, so... At the very least, I would like wealth from this system, and the extra research is welcome. It just still needs to be able to keep up with all the new tech. The new buildings there, which is going to be a bit of a pain if it's not focusing on... Well, I guess I could just rush most of them, but you saw how expensive that spaceport was. It would have took all my credits just immediately to rush that, so it's gonna have to withhold that for now. Now, let's see, I got a new spy hotel. You are going to that to try and secure that, protect it for me, while I train a new spy. And yeah, I think my era of expansion is almost over, and I should consider building up a fleet. Because as soon as I make an alliance with the Cylons, I'm going to be at war with 2 factions, so I need to be prepared for that. But I'm considering it. Even I'm getting a little bit restless, even though I have so many worlds I could continue to colonize. That would be nice for me for later game. Build up my influence, as it were. But we'll get ready for if that opportunity happens again. Get a nice warp gate here. In all honesty, I wish I... Is it possible to just build warp gate on the plant? I don't think it's possible now, considering I just built it here. That would have made things a lot faster for me. And I never did attempt it before, to be fair. So I could have gotten away with one on the plant, actually. I'm going to have to try it next time. My constructors are idle. Which I only have 2 anyway, so... It'll still be a few turns, because the one in Ferris is already building one. And I don't think I could build multiples. Oop, what's this? Meklar and the Sakkra are now not like each other. Oh boy. Oh boy. I was talking about choosing my children for, and I guess it's looking like I may have to side with the Sakkra if I want to stay on good terms with them. Or maybe they'll just tire themselves out, and it'll be a deadlock, maybe. I could hope for that much, perhaps. But the Cylons want me as an ally, and I'm pretty certain the Sakkra, or even potentially Meklar, which is unlikely now with their unease of me, are going to declare alliance so that I help them with this fight. It's seeming likely, but for now, I'm just going to continue to profit.
State the nature of this community. Enter trade parameters.
Come on, accept.
Error 403. Forbidden.
Is it because I'm trading with the Sakkra right now? Is that... Yeah, because the music was so hip before, and now it's just turning a little hostile, so... I'm going to have to pick sides here. And it's looking very likely I may have to do a war on multiple fronts. Which I think I may be prepared for, capable of. I just lack a fleet. Because Conquest Victory and Meklar are ridiculously highly powerful. According to that score, wow. And they're a little bit higher than Sakkra and the base score. But they're better than everywhere else, even in the market, so... The only thing Sakkra have going is they somehow have more foes, which I guess they means more population, more colonies, I'm gonna assume. Excuse me. Excuse me. Either way, we're gonna have to raise the stakes some. Start mobilizing my fleet. And let's see. I actually could start building some eagles. Let me start enhancing my eagles as I say that. If there's any need to upgrade them, because I'm going to have ILO 3 start building more for me. What do we have? Shield capacitors. I have class 3 shields, nicely upgraded. Pulsons are soon going to get modifications, but I would have to cut down the number a bit. And no space, no room to grow. So it's just a question what to upgrade. Is there any upgrades? Not yet. Besides, I could ditch the electronic computer because it's like a barely noticeable upgrade at this point. Actually, can I somehow get the trade I want for the electronic computer? I'm willing to hurt the Meklar relationship a little bit more.
Come, friend. Tell me what you're
Let's see, exchange tech. I want that computer.
and remember.
What can on earth can I trade? What's this? Oh, cease ownership. Okay, so if get the trade for my vote, I guess. Alright, so is it possible I can get a non-ridiculous trade here? Is that possible? I honestly don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna really try.
How's that, friend?
You're making this difficult for me.
We're sorry, friend. But no. How's that, friend?
I'm gonna have to try something else, I guess. How am I gonna get any kind of tech for reasonable trade? I know Astro University is pretty good. What about Battle Scanner? What is that? Enhances accuracy by 30, which is not much of a massive improvement. Damn it! You are making this really difficult for me. So instead, let's just do a non-aggression pack, I guess.
That ain't no good.
Okay. I tried. I really tried. You're making it difficult for me still. And relations seems to be going down a tiny bit, maybe? What can you do, I guess? Oh, well, Eagle doesn't really need much upgrade, so let's build 2 of them. Take a little bit of time. I got good production for it, though. And if I want to rush one, that's going to take all my credits. Even with this plan here that's supposed to reduce the buy-in cost, is it? Only by 20%, so that's really helpful, is it? That's really helpful. Either way, let's start mobilizing the fleet. I'm going to have to get ready to deal with the Meklar eventually. The stakes are being raised a little bit, folks. I can either stand by the sidelines and let all these wars go out, but if someone turns into...
Meklar require assets currently under your control.
This complicates things. I think I'm willing to jump into the Sakkra war and help him out. I'm just surprised that they want to pay credits to kind of ensure I don't go to war with them. I'm gonna have to pass. You know this war is inevitable because of this.
Resistance is
Okay, you stupid Borg. You don't even have legs. You're not that scary.
The Academy has worked tirelessly on this, Highness.
Ooh, that's a massive bonus for a space elevator. Perfect. We got ourselves a battleship. Look how sexy and sleek that thing is. And that's just the first variation. I'm hoping the second one is just as appealing. And modifications. Perfect. Not that that's a significant deal for my Eagles, because how much is that really going to cost? I'll worry about that later. Let's have a look at this, our battleship. Fearsome little thing, isn't it? Although I'll worry about making a second... Holy crap, this thing is ugly. That just came out, I'm sorry. It just was not what I was expecting for, like, the elegance of the last battleship. What can I say? But I'm still willing to go with it regardless. I just wasn't expecting that. But we'll save that for next episode.